Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today has been kind of an important day because the trailer for Godzilla King vs. King Kong has just released. Go check it out right now. You will not be disappointed. I think it looks awesome. It sound it sounds and looks better than Godzilla King of the Monsters. Although I did enjoy King of the Monsters, I know a lot of people who didn't. But anyway, go check it out. You will not be disappointed. Now for this video. Today I'm going to do a quick spoiler review of Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous Season 2. I just finished rewatching it for the second time. I think it's better than Season 1, although it does have its fair share of problems. First, I'm going to talk about the positive things, which there are a lot. The first positive is gotta be the dinosaurs. The dinosaurs are the best thing about Season 2, especially the Baryonyxes are the best dinosaurs out of Season 2. They really are. Grim, Chaos, and Limbo. They're all great. I love their designs. They look amazing. The Ceratosaurus came back for the first time since Jurassic Park 3, which was amazing, although it didn't really do anything. All we saw of it was what was in the trailers. That was it. Yeah, it suffered the same fate as some of the dinosaurs in Fallen Kingdom, which was unfortunate. What's another positive? The animation is pretty good. It's just the same as the first season. The dinosaurs look great. The humans don't really look anything special. They're just the same as the first season. They're just kind of plain looking. As long as some of the backgrounds too also look a little plain looking. Set pieces are also the same, but I'm not complaining. It's good animation. Blue had a few cameos, like we saw in the beginning of the season in one of the tunnels. Another scene involving where she almost dies, involving the biggest negative I can give to Season 2, which I will talk about later. Toro came back, as well as Bumpy, who, speaking of Bumpy, I've seen some fast growth spurts before, but God, Bumpy. They just took a normal Ankylosaur design, gave it blue and yellow colors, and that's a full-grown Bumpy. Yeah. Also, Toro came back for an episode. He was only in one episode, and after that, that was it. The Mosasaurus unfortunately didn't come back. Obviously, the Indominus didn't show up again, but obviously the Indominus was killed at the end of Jurassic World, which makes sense. Combies came back. Little monsters. The T-Rex. The T-Rex finally got to show up in Season 2. The only part of it we saw in Season 1 was in the intro. That was it. We didn't really see it chase anybody. Didn't eat anyone. Just saw it in the intro, and that was it. Although, this is just a problem I had with the Season 2. I don't think anyone else had this problem, but I think it relied a bit too much on the T-Rex. I don't know. That's just an issue I had. I think it was a bit too T-Rex heavy. But yeah, a dinosaur that got way more attention than I thought it would was the Stegosaurus. The Stegosaurus we see a lot of in Season 2. Especially in the scene where they're releasing the dinosaurs in the cages in the veterinary compound. We see a lot of Stegosaurus action there. There's a fight scene between two of them where they fight for dominance, and they use that to break the dam, which gives water back to the camp. But yeah, Stegosaurus, it was a surprise to see it get so much screen time, but a welcome one. What else? Oh, Ben. Ben's character changed a ton from Season 1. In Season 1, he's just this quiet, afraid of everything kid. Here, he went from that to a miniature Rambo. Can't believe I just said that. Yeah, he defeated Toro. Although this is one of the negatives I had with the Season 2. The fight scene between Toro and the full-grown or sub-adult Bumpy is pretty bad. I mean, in real life, in the scene, Bumpy smacks Toro across the face with the tail club. In real life, there's no way a Carnotaurus would survive a hit like that from a tail club like that. She hits him twice, and it doesn't look like it does anything to him. Just phases him, and that's it. And then Ben and Bumpy knock him off some rocks, and he falls, which I think killed him, but I can't be sure. I'm assuming it did that, or it paralyzed him, because we see him on his back and he's trying to get up, but he has trouble getting up. So I'm assuming it killed him, but we saw a Carnotaurus that looked just like him in Fallen Kingdom. So I don't know if he's dead or alive. I'm assuming dead. Okay. Now I'm going to talk about some of the negatives I have with Season 2. And the biggest negative that Season 2 has, that everyone will agree with me, is the villains. I hate the villains in Season 2. I hate both of them. They both suck. Except Hap. Hap is pretty cool, but I hate them with an absolute passion. They're so terrible. Like, they just want to shoot and kill dinosaurs for sport. Like, there's a scene where Darius sneaks into their tent and sees this taxidermied head of a Sinoceratops. That's it. They just want to shoot and kill dinosaurs just for display and for fun. That's it. That's their entire character arc. I said they had a character arc. They're a husband and wife, even though I don't know how these two got together. I'm surprised they didn't just pull Paul and Amanda Kirby and say they divorced. Because if there's one thing those two needed, it was marriage counseling. But I will admit this, though. Their deaths are some of the most satisfying Jurassic Park deaths in Jurassic Park history. More satisfying even than Hoskins. More satisfying than Ludlow. More satisfying than Nedry. Even more satisfying, dare I say it, than Dodson in the Lost World novel. Yeah. I'll start out with Mitch's. So they're running away from the dinosaurs. Mitch gets caught in one of the snares they were hoping to catch dinosaurs with. Tiff steals some of the keys to the boat that Mitch had, and then the T-Rex sneaks up behind him, and then it eats him, and then later on, towards the end of the episode, we get another shot of the rope, except the rope is torn, which confirms that Mitch was eaten. Fun fact, Mitch is only the third person in the entire Jurassic Park franchise to be killed by that T-Rex. The first two were obviously Donald Gennaro and Eli Mills. The third was Mitch. It's kind of crazy that it's only killed 3 people since it's the head dinosaur of Jurassic Park. I mean, we did see some T-Rex kills in the Lost World, but they were of the bull and doe T-Rex. They weren't Rexy. That's pretty crazy, actually. And Tiff's death is arguably more satisfying than all of the other previous deaths I mentioned combined. She's like, you can't get away, you mangy kids. You all gonna rot here. And then it sees the two Baryonyxes, Chaos and Limbo. She killed Grim. May he rest in peace. So Limbo and Chaos break through the glass and eat her. I'm just gonna say, if dinosaurs were humans, those two would have gotten the Medal of Honor for doing that. That was so satisfying. I just wish they showed it, though. I mean, all the deaths in this show had to be off screen because kids, but oh my god, it was so satisfying. Now I'm gonna talk about Hap. Hap was okay. He wasn't a villain. It was just another classic case of this guy who looks really tough and shady and scarred turns out to just be a good guy the whole time. I mean, how many times has that been done in a movie? Seriously, think, how many times has that been done? A lot. Although what I did like though is while he was kind of shady looking and sounding, he did constantly drop hints that he did care about these kids. Like in the scene when Kenji, Ben, and Bumpy tie him up. He says that there's a boat that he'll take them to and it'll get them off the island safely. And during that scene, he did sound like he legitimately cared for these kids, like he wanted them to be safe. Yeah, that was kind of nice. Another negative about season 2 is the characters. They're not written as good as season 1. In season 1, they were well written, cliched, but well written. Like, these weren't some idiot teenagers in a slasher movie. These were actual characters that we cared about and wanted to see live. And here, the kids are really cringy. Ben is probably the least cringiest, but everyone else is cringy on different levels. I don't know how I'd rank them from cringiest to least cringiest, but I don't know. They're not as good. Not bad, but not good. I don't know. Overall, season 2 is a watchable season. Oh wait, I forgot about the other thing. So, towards the end, I wanted to talk about this. I really want to talk about this. I almost ended the video without talking about it. Brooklyn finds an envelope that says E750, and inside there's just a bunch of codes and stuff, and she finds this master key that can open anything in the park. And we see a door labeled E750 on one of the cameras, and inside it we see this giant block of ice with a creature frozen inside of it. I can't make out what the creature looks like. It's just this giant dark shape. I could make out what looked like a tail. I don't know. I've heard all sorts of guesses as to what could it be. From Spinosaurus to Spinoraptor to even a Cenozoic kind of creature, which I guess would explain the ice. And we hear this roar that sounds half animal, half Mechazilla. I don't know. It was kind of strange and kind of confirmed we're getting a season 3. I hope we get a season 3. Oh, Dimorphodon. I was hoping Dimorphodon would show up in season 2 and in season 1. Just like in the background or something where it just flies overhead and a blink and you'll miss a cameo, but no, we never got that. I'm hoping we see it in season 3. Mattel even released a Camp Cretaceous Dimorphodon figure. It was red. Don't know if you know about it, but yeah, they released it, and I hope it shows up. Kind of a disappointment if it didn't. And the ending, the setting-wise to the ending is very similar to the ending of Jurassic Park the game, where Nema, Jess, Jerry, and Billy are all on the dock, and the T-Rex shows up. I thought it would be like that, but no, it wasn't. Well, it was kind of like that, just with not as happy ending. And I mean, what I'm trying to say is the ending to Jurassic Park the game, you can do it 3 different ways. First one being all 3 of them survive, as Nema chooses to save Jess instead of the Barbasol can. The second one is Nema chooses to save the can, and she gets eaten, and Jess and Jerry get out alive. The other one... Actually, are there 3 or 4 endings? I don't know. The other one is if Jess is the last survivor, like she's the only one there. Or Nema survives, I can't remember. She's the last survivor, Jerry and Nema die, or Jerry dies at the last minute and Nema lives. I thought it would be something like that, but no, it turns out that Baryonyx has come, kill Tiff, which is again very satisfying. And that's it. That's the end of season 2. Overall, it's watchable. I think it's better than the original season, although it does have its fair share of problems. I'd give it a watch. Younger kids, like little kids, I know they'll love it, but older kids like me and all the other Dino Tubers, they'll see the problems, but I think they'll still enjoy it. I enjoyed it. So that's going to do it for this video, guys. If you enjoyed it, leave a like, subscribe, hit the bell icon so you never miss any new videos. And tell me what you guys thought of the Godzilla vs. Kong trailer. I enjoyed it. I can't wait to see it. It looks better than King of the Monsters. I'll see you guys next video, guys. See you later.